Coach, smile on the face.
Yeah, it was
really good way to end the season. Pretty much a four-quarter effort on a tough day with that wind out there.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? And I think we built on some really good passage of play from last week, Sean. I know people say, well, hang on a minute, you've gone under by 21 points. But you know, the opposition, pretty good side, kicked a goal on the siren last week to stretch it to 21 from memory. So we were in the game for long periods last week, and I thought this particular group of lads have continued to want to be coached and really developed and challenged at a high level. I saw no signs in this particular group of boys that they'd had enough.
Second quarter showed a lot today, especially the second half of it. The Pioneers kicked 4 early goals first half of the quarter, but then after that they didn't kick another one for the rest of the quarter. We got one against the wind and really came in at half-time full of confidence.
Yes, yeah, and you and I have said repeatedly on windy days you need to be able to come up with a strategy to defend. And yet I thought our defensive actions very early in the second quarter weren't what we would want. And you correctly said the opposition scored too quickly, too heavily early in the second quarter. But then for us to settle, regain some composure, be a bit better organised behind the ball and around the ball. And then, as you rightly said, when you can kick a goal into a strong wind like that, by God, they're handy.
And especially in the third quarter when we started slowly, the mid stages of the quarter, just went bang, 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 and all of a sudden the lead was out to about 40 points. We needed to be about 5 goals.
I thought so. Yep.
Much like last week, it was a very similar scenario to last week.
Yep.
We were able to do that, and really it kind of blunted Bendigo a bit. And it was the reverse of what happened in the game at Alfred.
Yes, yeah, good point, yeah. And yet it was really interesting that the one goal that Bendigo got in the third quarter, I think almost hit the 24th minute mark. It was certainly deep into 23, and it was because we didn't defend. We'd had a shot for goal, we missed it, we were far too slow. I mean, I would still be trying to show the boys that if they're ongoing learning. We were far too slow. We actually watched the opposition pick up the ball, didn't defend, and they went coast to coast.
Must have been a good feeling to sit there with the last 10 minutes in the game, knowing that the game was on ice. It's something, a feeling we haven't had in a while.
No.
And it must have been just good to sit back and know that the job was done. It was obviously still a few minutes to go, but they weren't taking the lead away from
Yeah, no, they wouldn't have been able to kick that number of goals. They didn't have that momentum, and particularly when you know there is 25 minutes. I actually like the rule, Sean. I think it's something that we need to perhaps consider more deeply for the season in the TAC Cup, because there's so many games with the back-to-back games, and you just need to know exactly when the games are going to finish. Well, at that particular stage you do. And I think in a way it's also a way to be able to teach your boys how to actually manage and deal with momentum and tempo within a game. So I'd like something to be thought about. So yeah, it was a nice moment towards the end of the game, Sean, to catch up, because you never actually ever catch up to everybody again, you know. You might think, oh, you got the best and fairest, but it's a long way away. There'd be people who have moved on and circumstances change. It was just a nice moment to thank the people who have been so supportive of not just me, but the program through at times, which have been quite challenging.
Sitting here right now, half an hour after the game, what's the one thing that you take out of 2017?
A group of boys who continued to want to get better. At no stage did I see in these lads, and I mean I'm with them a lot, you're dealing with them one-on-one early in the week with their feedback, and you follow up with them, you go through their vision and you prepare drills and you watch them train, and you look in their eyes at the start of training Tuesday and particularly Thursday when they're all there. At no stage did I see a sign that said this lot had enough. They continued to want to get better.
Coach, that brings a year in Coach's Corner to a wrap as well. Thanks to Rookie Me for their support of the segment. Thanks to you for making yourself so available after the game each week. Obviously, during some trying times at some stages, but it's days like this that make it all worth it.
Good on you, Sean, and thank you.